On September 24th at Munich International Airport, a Boeing 737 rejected 2 takeoffs following alerts from an internal warning system. The aircraft was a Corendon Airlines jet registered Tango Charlie Tango Juliet uniform, which was scheduled to fly flight XC3562 from Munich to Izmir Adnan Menderes Airport. Let's use today's video to take a closer look at this incident. According to reports from the Aviation Herald, on the flight's first takeoff roll, the pilots received the takeoff configuration warning and aborted takeoff while still at a low speed. The crew taxied off the runway back to the hold short line for runway 26 left. On the crew's second attempt, the same takeoff configuration warning went off again, causing the crew to abort a second takeoff. The airplane returned to the apron for a maintenance inspection. After 30 minutes with the maintenance crew, the aircraft was then cleared to fly. The next takeoff attempt was successful, and the plane made it to Izmir safely. No injuries of any sort were reported in association with this incident, although the aborted takeoffs and maintenance set the flight back 2 hours. Pilots can choose to reject a takeoff for many reasons. When it comes to airliners, the takeoff rejection must occur at speeds lower than the aircraft's published V1. V1, the designation for an aircraft's maximum brake energy speed, is a speed at which the plane should take off, even if there is an issue with the aircraft. Takeoff rejections that occur near this number are considered high-speed takeoffs and can cause damage to brakes and tires in some situations. Most rejected takeoffs occur much earlier in the takeoff roll and are considered low-speed takeoffs. Pilots often reject takeoffs at low speeds when they notice any abnormality that could risk the flight's safety. Pilots will most commonly notice this by a sensor indication. In this incident at Munich Airport, the pilots rejected the takeoff upon seeing the takeoff configuration warning. There are many warning alerts that may go off during the takeoff roll. In just a few seconds, the flight crew must decide whether to abort the takeoff or not. Even at lower speeds, the flight crew must consider the remaining runway length and the aircraft's performance at both stopping and taking off in making the decision. In mid-June, a China Southern Airlines Airbus A319 aborted takeoff after several parts fell off the aircraft, with the sound of the parts clashing on the runways audible to those on board. The incident was ultimately chalked up to a mechanical failure, although the airline cited weather as being the cause of the delay. A couple of weeks before this incident, at the end of May, a LATAM Airbus A321 flight crew made a high-speed takeoff rejection decision following an engine failure. The aircraft was traveling at nearly 100 miles per hour over the ground when one engine suddenly failed. The flight crew responded quickly before reaching V1 and brought the plane to a halt. While each of these situations are different, the one thing they share is good pilot judgment followed by immediate action. What do you think of this dual takeoff rejection? Let us know in the comments below. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.